Hey there, hobos. How you doing? It's bank holiday weekend. We've jumped in the car and we've come down to Pembrokeshire to do a bit of random exploring. We got no script. We're just going to see what we can find. Right now we're in the historic Pembroke Castle. Come with us and we'll have a little trot and see what we can see here. A great medieval castle in the heart of South Wales, Pembroke Castle was originally the family seat of the Earldom of Pembroke. The castle was built alongside Pembroke River in 1093 by Arnulf of Montgomery during the Norman invasion of Wales. Pembroke Castle's 12th century stone structure is today open to the public and is the largest privately owned castle in Wales. The castle is also noteworthy for being Britain's only castle built over a natural cave known as the Wogan, which has been inhabited here since the prehistoric era. One of the great things about Pembroke Castle is you've got this fantastic map of Wales right in the middle there. How cool is that? I think it shows all the castles in Wales, or all the major castles anyway.
And it worked. Amazing. The Martian was on the losing side many times, but his enemies would beg him to join them. And if it was honorable to do so, he would. He fought against rebellious sons and brothers until they inherited the throne fair and square, and then he served them faithfully.
Today, views from the top of the castle give you the same sense of dominance over the landscape that the castle's early inhabitants would have felt. With a standard admission ticket, expect to spend around 2 hours exploring the castle's vast remains, climbing the towers, watching videos telling the story of Pembroke Castle, and visiting the room where Henry VII was born. Now, let's check out this creepy cave. So, as part of our trip here to Pembrokeshire this weekend, we've come to a gorgeous area called the Freshwater West Beach. And on this beach, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you'll know that this is where Dobby died. And there's a memorial to him on the dunes. So we're going to put our boots on and we're going to go Dobby hunting. We've put our tent up now and we're going for a little walk on the Pembrokeshire coastal path, and as you can see it's absolutely stunning here. Whichever way you go, left or right, nothing but miles and miles of gorgeous trekking. Miles and miles and miles of gorgeous coastal Pembrokeshire path trekking. Beautiful. So we've had a fantastic first day today adventuring in Pembrokeshire. We got to walk around the amazing Pembroke Castle, and we've come over to Freshwater West, the beach there where we saw Dobby's grave, and now we've set up tent close to Trevelyan Farm, which is a campsite that you can, I think we paid about £22 a night, but that's pretty good. Freshwater toilets here, and that's not an electric pitch, but they do have those here. We're just sitting down now to have a bit of lunch. We've got our brand new Ketcha Arpanaz tent, which we bought a bigger tent because last time we went camping it was just a wee bit small. So hopefully a little lunch, a few beers tonight, and tomorrow we'll see what more interesting adventures we can have. Just getting to 8 o'clock here on the Pembroke coast, and as you can see, the skyline, the purple colour, is a beautiful tequila sunset over there. Really, really pretty. The wonderful St Govans Chapel was built to honour the hermit St Govan, who lived here alone during the 6th century. The history of St Govan is shrouded in mystery. Govan was believed to be an Irish abbot who was en route to Wales when he was attacked by some pesky Irish pirates off the coast. Forced to flee into the cliffside, the rocks allegedly morphed into a secret cave for him to hide in. After successfully evading his captors, Govan chose to set up a monastic hermitage in the cove, living off the surrounding land, and remained there for the rest of his life. Shrouded in myth and legend, this magical little building needs to be seen to be believed, and is a must visit if you are planning a trip to the Pembrokeshire National Park. Located next to the village of Bosherton and at the north end of Broadhaven South Beach, you can take in the gorgeous lily ponds on a series of walkways that run right alongside it. It's a gentle and easy stroll that takes you on a magnificent journey through the ponds where you can admire the peaceful setting from the banks. A big group of freshwater lakes, the lily ponds are part of a large wildlife reserve in the area and are home to a plethora of wildlife including otters, wildfowl and dragonflies. Of course, the main attraction is the beautiful carpet of lilies that cover the man-made ponds that have made them a must visit for those staying in Pembrokeshire. While the walk and the lily ponds are accessible all year round, if you really want to see the lilies in all their flowering glory, it's best to visit in the month of June. Wow is probably the best way to describe this gorgeous beach, Barafundle Bay. A small bay backed by dunes and pine trees, accessible only by a half-mile walk from the nearest car park, swathes of golden sand and crystal clear waters, Barafundle has been voted many times as one of the most beautiful and best beaches in Britain and indeed the world. This pristine beach is isolated, which means no facilities, so everything you take has to come back up over the cliffs with you when you go home. And if you're planning to visit, check out the tide times to make sure you've plenty of beach to play on and that you don't get cut off by the incoming tide. The Pembrokeshire Coastal Path is 186 miles long, the only continuous waymarked trail around the entire coast of a country. It's sometimes referred to as the Welsh Everest, as its ascents and descents are thought to total a grand sum of 35,000 feet. So what are you waiting for? Get out your hiking poles and get your boots on. You lie.
No, seriously, they eat your feet.
No. You tell them first.
No, they do.
So we're just having one last little walk. It's our last night here. It's about 9 o'clock, and our campsite is right next to Broadhaven Beach, which I think is going to go down as one of our favourite ever beaches. We just wanted to give you a little evening twilight look at the beach. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. We think one of the most beautiful hidden gems in the world. So our last day in Pembrokeshire, we had a fantastic hike. We went to see St Govans Chapel. We went to a lovely little town called Bosherton, and then walked across the lily ponds into Stackpole and back across Barafundle Bay, and basically we just saw this beautiful snippet of Pembrokeshire. We really recommend that you come down here. It is absolutely gorgeous. There's a fantastic pub / tavern in Bosherton called St Govans Inn, when you can get the most gorgeous Welsh ale and food, and this is really one of the best places in Wales to come and visit. So that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching our video. We appreciate all the comments and likes, and we will catch you next time, hobos.